Hello everybody, this is DJ Nakaba. Thank you everyone for attending our webinar. We are going to be starting shortly here. We're just waiting for a few more people to sign up. So sit tight, we'll be on in about 1 or 2 minutes. Thank you. All right, it looks like we are ready to go here. Again, this is DJ Nakaba. Richard Vo will actually be doing the second part of the webinar. Usually going to take about 30 minutes. If you have any questions, we will be answering questions, so please type those out as well. And if you can hear me or if you cannot hear me, please let me know, and we'll see if we can fix that issue. But it looks like we're just about ready. Again, my name is DJ Nakaba. I will be starting the webinar. We're going to be going over just some basics, LeadFerret 101, how to search, target, and download. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. Today, this gives you another little example of what we'll be covering. How to search for and find target contacts, how to download, how to create target lists of contacts, and how to earn points. And again, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and join us on, you can search for us on Google. Okay. So this is the search page, the beginning of your search. We have sections listed off here 1 through 10. I'm going to give you a brief explanation on each section. After I'm done with that, Richard will get more in depth of how to run a search, how to target, how to view your contacts. So he will be taking over after I get through with this. You're going to see here first is title. You can do a title search. You can actually type in any keyword. If you're looking for sales in the title, you can use that and you can hit search. You can also exclude anything that has sales in it. So if you're looking for contacts that do not have any sales in that title, you can hit excludes. Of course, ends with exact or includes. Another search in that title is level. If you're looking for only contacts that are C-level, chief CXO, you can actually check on any of these boxes, and it's going to bring up any vice president in that title, director, manager, or other sub-manager. As well as name and gender. If you're looking for a specific person, we have a lot of clients that are looking for a specific person. If you want to type in Bob Smith or anybody's name, you can run a search that way as well, and it'll pull up all the Bob Smith that we have in our database. I should have explained this before I went on, but if you need more of a colored filter on these sections, you can actually turn the color filter on. It'll kind of brighten everything up. Everything will pop out a little bit where it's a little bit easier on the eyes. I'm going to leave it off for now, but that's definitely something you can use. Next, I'm going to go down to section 3, which is Department of Profession. You can see we have a lot of different professions in this section. So for an example, if you're looking for the Director of Engineering, you can hit the Director here, hit Engineering, and you can run this search. You can also do the top. If you're looking for all the CEOs, presidents, owners, the VPs, all the top people within these companies, you could check on top. run that search, and it'll bring you all the top people within those companies. Devices used. Devices used is, this will return contacts that have been known to access the internet and or email from that device. You can also put your mouse over these arrows and it'll give you a brief explanation of what each search does. Sorry about that. Social media links. This is a really cool function that we have on our site. These are going to bring up contacts that only show at least one contact with a social network, Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. Again, Richard Vo will get more in depth on this. So if you're looking for a contact that only has LinkedIn, you can check on that box, run a search, and it's only going to bring up those contacts with at least the LinkedIn account. Or if you're looking for anyone that at least will show at least one contact with LinkedIn, you can use that as well. If we scroll down a little bit more, we go to section 6, you're going to see by company. Let's say you're looking for a specific company, Apple. You could type in Apple, hit that search tab, and it's going to bring you all the contacts we have in Apple. If you want to break it down, you can hit the top people at Apple, and it'll bring you all the contacts that we have at Apple. Next, let's go down to domain. If you have a specific domain, .edu, whatever it is, you can type it in the domain and search all the domains we have in that section. Same with phone number. The city, if you're looking for a specific city, of course the zip code, the county, the address, and the state. If you're looking for contacts in, let's say, California, and you're looking for contacts in Florida, Texas, you can do as many states as you want, run the filters, and it'll bring you up all the contacts in those states. Next is 7, by size, revenue size. If you want if you want businesses that have a revenue size of 20 million and between 20 million and 100 million, you can type in 20 to 100. Again, this is already set in millions, so you do not have to type out the whole millions. Okay, employee size as well, and you could use the revenue size and employee size if you want to find smaller companies, bigger companies. That's up to you. Next is by industry. Industry is SIC codes. I'm not too sure if you're familiar with SIC codes, but it's a standard industry code. Again, Richard will get more in depth in this. Radius miles. If you have a specific radius mile, you could type in your radius mile around your business and do a 50-mile radius, 20-mile radius, and it'll bring you the companies within that radius mile. 10 is for more Richard's section. He's going to get into that. This is your downloads, your targeted, selected, and again, he'll get more in depth in that as well. So let's just go to our specialty directories. Our specialty directories are some prepackaged title searches that we've come up with, some prepackaged industry searches. I'm going to click on that. It's going to bring you up our specialty directories. I always tell all my clients to go to this first to see if there's anything that they can use. It's a really quick way to do a search. It's in detail, and if you even want to just type in a keyword, let's say sales, it's going to bring up all the industries that we have in sales. So you'll see here sales decision makers, sales managers, and sales force professionals. So let's go back to this list here, and you're going to see there's quite a few lists that we have. I'm just going to go ahead and choose one of these lists and kind of give you a brief explanation of how to view the contacts and how to download. So I'm going to search for, let's say, nonprofit organizations. Let's see. Sorry about that. So I'm going to go to nonprofit. I'm going to just put non. Let's say I'm looking for nonprofit organizations in my search. And there it is, nonprofit organizations. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Let that pull up. And there it is. It's going to give you a little brief paragraph of what the nonprofit organizations. If you scroll down, you're going to see all the contacts here. So out of that list that we have 68,497. And you'll see all the contacts here, first name, last name, title, company, city, state, and score. The score here is the higher the score, the more recent that contact has been updated. Just because the score is at 50 doesn't mean that score is bad, just means that we haven't gotten around to it as recent as a score of 65 or higher. So let's go ahead and pull up Sherry Sword. If you click on Sherry Sword's name, her information is going to pop up here. You're going to see her company details, Better Business Bureau, her address, her city, state, her zip code, company phone, of course the domain, employee size, and SIC code. If you scroll down a little bit more, you're going to see her first and last name, her phone number again with her extension, her email address and her score, and her contact socials. So I know a lot of people out there use LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. You can actually click on these links and you can actually cross-check Sherry Sword's information. So you're going to see she's the VP of Communications at the BBB, Dayton, Ohio. So this is a really, really cool function that you could use on LeadFerret. Okay, so I'm going to hand this over to Richard. He's going to do some searches for you. He's going to do some downloads, target some contacts, show you how to earn points, buy points, how to use our dashboard. All right, thank you very much, and here's Richard.
Hey everybody, thank you again for joining us here on today's webinar. Let me get started here and do some general searches for you guys. So earlier DJ did explain about the title section. We did have this question a lot last week, so we're going to briefly go by that. So when running a search, of course, if you are not really interested in the specific industry, you can select a specific title to use. Let's go ahead and run that and see how many we get. If only that title section is selected, it's going to run that search throughout the United States. So we'll break it down a little bit more once we see the total number here. Okay. I'm assuming we're going to get a lot because IT is very popular. Yep. So it looks like about almost 1 million contacts immediately pull up throughout the United States. Another important thing you probably want to do is maybe narrow it down first by a specific location, maybe in a certain area. Usually a lot of people like using the radius search, so let's just use this for example here. I'm from the Bay Area, so I know this zip code by heart. Let's go ahead and do 100 miles out of that. Let's just see what we get here. And of course you can expect it to narrow down dramatically. Well, yeah, we get about almost 30,000 contacts. And of course, you know, viewing is always going to be free. Like he explained, you just select the record, you can view it, select the same part again to actually close the contact. Another thing people do on our website a lot is target these contacts. So let's say you're looking at these 29,000 contacts, and right off the bat you see these first 5 that meet exactly your criteria, okay? So we give you the option of actually targeting them. What you're doing is you're going to throw them into a separate folder for later viewing, or even downloading onto an Excel spreadsheet for your marketing campaigns if that's your intentions. So you go ahead and select the ones you want, and you can hit target selected. Okay, and you can always throw it into your general list, existing, or create a new name target contact list, which is what we're going to do here. Let's go ahead and name this test 1. Okay, and once they've been targeted, all you have to do is go to your targeted contacts folder underneath the dashboard section. Okay, I have a lot of lists already, so yeah, to open it up, all you have to do is select it. And again, you can view them all from here, or you can download them onto a spreadsheet if you wish. Let's go ahead and just show you guys how to download a few of these real quick. You select the ones you want, or if you want, you could even take the first 50 on the list, which is a more bulk marketing approach. So let's do download first 50. Okay, and a lot of you are actually asking what it looks like when you actually download contacts from our website. Here's a quick little view for you. You're going to get a lot of the employee information, or the employer's information actually, like the revenue range, the employee size, the domains. We try to include a lot of the social media websites on there as well, like LinkedIn and Facebook, Twitter, all of that good stuff. Of course, the email address, the physical address, the phone numbers, all of that will be included as well. Okay, and let's go to another important thing people are asking here is when you target and you download contacts, what's preventing you from actually, downloading or targeting duplicate ones? So we actually have an easy tool for that. Let's go back to the IT example earlier, okay? We're going to do same zip code, 100 miles. Let's say, for example, I did download maybe the first 50 out of that. I believe it was 30,000 or 29,000 contacts on that list. If you did not want that first 50 to come up again in the new search, all you have to do is go to the number 10 section, select exclude contacts already targeted or exclude contacts already downloaded, and just run your search again, and it should narrow it down and take those off the list for you. Very easy stuff. Okay. And we're going to go and run by this dashboard tab real quick because you're going to be on here a lot. Download your spreadsheets. This is where you'll go if you ever wanted to download everything you've downloaded so far in the history of having your account. Maybe sometime in the near future you want to do a new blast or something, you go ahead and go to that tab there. Your download reports, a lot of people use this because, maybe you did a marketing campaign 6 months ago that you want to visit again on, and you just go back and it's timestamped for you already, so you can re-download them again, of course, as many times as you want at no extra cost. The targeting download selection, we already covered that. This is very important as well. A lot of people did ask, maybe you're using a different company before, or maybe you did compile your own list that you want to now start using our website for. We have a way for you to actually upload your own list so that you can suppress it against anything that we have. So that way you don't pull up any duplicates in your new searches. And Sales Nexus is basically a CRM company that does the email marketing for you. So that way, if you're not doing it yourself, you need a company that can provide that for you. If you decide to sign up for them, they will give you 500 credits a month to transfer over 500 contacts into their database to run your marketing campaigns. And remember, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to ask, okay? Or if I'm going a little bit too fast, go ahead and let us know. Okay, and Oh yeah, so the strike iron verification right here, we did have a lot of questions about this on the last one as well. I don't think we got to dive into it as much. But strike iron verification is an extra step basically on determining whether or not the context that you're downloading is current, as you would say. Usually it takes 1 point for them to run the report. If deemed as current by strike iron, if you download that contact, it would just take an additional point after that. You do not get charged to download contacts that are not deemed as non-current on our website. Okay. Okay, we're going to run by, okay, earn points here. Yeah, last time people actually tried to earn points, but they were doing a little bit incorrectly. So I'm going to go by it one more time here. If you actually like us on Facebook, we're going to give you 10 points for that. It's basically the same thing for the other social media websites. Following us on Twitter, joining LinkedIn on here. You could even go as far as referring people to our website. If they join, and every person that joins that you invite, you will get 50 points for that as well. And again, the points are used to download contacts from our website onto an Excel spreadsheet, okay? Let's see here. Okay, and it looks like we have some people asking a lot about the SIC code section. So I'm just going to run a little example here about that. Okay, so it's very simple. If you don't have a code already in mind that you want to use, we have a lookup tool here for you, okay? So let's say you look it up. You want to go into manufacturing. It's all numbered for you, so it's very easy. Let's say food and kindred products. Let's just select a few here. Every time you hit select, on my screen it's a little bit blurry, but once you hit select on these, they're actually going to be added into your selected search filters right here on the left-hand side, okay? You could also use keywords if you like, but once you're ready, you hit OK. All the numbers and the SIC codes will be in there for you already, okay? So let's run that and see what we get. Oh, you have about 15,301. Okay, and again, you can always view it by selecting the person's first or last name to actually pull that up. Yeah. Close it there. Okay, and it looks like people are also having questions here. Okay, the NIC is the same thing, okay? I see some of you asking about that, but it's to get into further depth about the industry that you're looking for. Okay? So that basically covers it for our webinar here. And just like last week, anybody that does sign up for the packages on our website, certain ones will have a promotion right now that we're doubling the points on there, okay? So let's say, for example, if you did decide to spend just $20, we'll give you 400 points for the first month instead of the 200 points after that. And there's never any contract, so you can always upgrade, downgrade, or cancel at any time. So yeah, just go ahead and give us a call if you have any questions at all. We have representatives here that can give you a walkthrough as well. And there will be representatives answering any questions you guys have. So feel free to contact us at any time, okay? You guys have a great day.